Today we are going to be talking about why you are not getting absolutely amazing case study worthy results for your lead generation agency clients, and what most of the people who are trying to run a lead gen agency are struggling with if they're not getting results for their clients. Like, I'm getting these questions so many times. Levi, how do I deliver results? How do I do this? I have done this and it doesn't work out. And then when I actually look at their campaigns and I actually look at their strategy to getting results for the lead gen agency clients with cold email, I immediately see what is the problem. And it's always this one thing. Just understanding this one thing can double, triple, quadruple the results that you're getting for your clients. And of course, that leads into better case studies, bigger prices, fatter performance fees, and your life is just going to be way better. You're able to hire amazing people. You're going to be able to grow your agency a lot. And just for context, in the past 12 months, we have worked with over 200 B2B lead generation agencies, and we have helped them get results for their clients. We have taught these things for them. We have actually shown them what they are doing wrong and what they should actually be doing in their service delivery. And today I'm going to be also showing it to you. The main thing we need to understand is, okay, in most cases when someone is running a B2B lead gen agency, they are going to deliver their results with cold email. In my opinion, the best way to deliver qualified calls, qualified leads for your agency clients, and a lot of people use that as well because it's just extremely great. But the big mistake that a lot of people are making is they don't really understand what makes cold email work and what doesn't. A really common situation is we have a lead generation agency owner here. This is you. You run your lead gen agency, you send some cold emails, so you blast some cold emails into the universe, boom, and then suddenly something great happens and you get a client. Then usually what people do is they hop on an onboarding call with this client. They ask them, okay, what do you do? What services do you sell? What is your price? What is your ICP? Blah, 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 blah. And then this person tells, yeah, we sell web design. We sell these to construction companies, and we have worked with, let's say, Puma and Nike. So they're like, okay, sick, crazy good references. This is going to be an absolute blast. This is going to be a great campaign. Then what they do is they, of course, go out there. They take all of this information, boom, what their client just told them, and they go and create some cold email script. They have their subject line, they have their body copy, they have their call to action, and they have these cold email scripts. Hopefully they create multiple one of those, so they're always testing. And then they are like, okay, construction companies in the US, and they build a list of these construction companies in the US. So they have a big list of different leads. They combine these and they launch a campaign. So they start running that cold email campaign. They start sending those emails out. They send it to the construction companies. They tell them like, yo, John, we built you a website. We have worked with Nike. And maybe they even take it a step further and they try to tie into something tangible in the results. So we help you make more revenue or get a sicker brand. And then they do that for a bit. They run a few of these campaigns. They're not really getting results. And then they're just trying to create 10 different email campaigns that they split test. And they're just always creating different personalized lines. Like, yeah, we're doing this. And they're changing the call to action. And they're changing the case study. And they're changing the subject line. And they're probably also tweaking the targeting that they have. And they are creating these different lead lists. And they are just trying to like find the winning combination, like trying to make it work. They're just testing and testing different scripts, but they don't get results. When you sign a client, it's a coin flip. You flip the coin, boom, it lands, and you're like, okay, maybe I get the results, maybe I don't. And that is not a really good way to operate a business because you can't make sick offers, you can't charge high prices, you're always gonna feel scared and stressed out when signing new clients. It's really hard to run a business that way. And that's what I see a lot because it's just a mess. They're just trying to find these scripts and they're scrolling on YouTube, the best cold email script in the world, but it won't work out like that because they are actually approaching it in a wrong way. They think that the actual difference maker in their cold email campaigns is the scripts. And I know it might sound funny because, of course, scripts is a huge part of cold email. The actual copy you write won't make or break the campaign. What does it actually come down to? It's actually something way more foundational. First thing we need to understand, if we actually want to get a good printing cold email campaign for them, why would anyone even be interested in this? Why would anyone take time out of their busy day to hop on a sales call to talk about web design? And there's pretty much two reasons why someone would do this. Because either they're trying to get a desired end result, or they are looking to solve a problem. So what you do is when you sign a new client, and let's just for the example, let's say that we are working with a web design client. You first need to figure out what is the desired end result, why someone would buy this service. If you're actually able to talk to their already existing or past customers, if you can just hop on a few calls with people who have already bought this service and just ask them, why did you buy this? What problems did it solve? What is the end result of getting this? Why did you actually get interested in this? Why didn't you buy from this company and actually bought from this company? But if you're not able to do that, that's the case sometimes sometimes, then we need to just make an assumption. So what we do is we list out all the desired end results why someone would buy a web design service. They want a better looking brand. They might want more leads, so higher conversion rates on their website, more revenue. They want to feel proud about their company. They want to appeal for a high end of the market. So they want to sell to big companies. So of course they want to look great. The desired end result might just be a website. They might want to explain a complex service better, which of course leads to better sales calls, better sales quality, etc., etc., etc. And then we do the same thing for solving a problem. So what problem could this service solve? Maybe their problem is low conversion rates, or people don't understand their product, or their company looks unprofessional online, or their brand doesn't look premium, or whatever, how they want their brand to look like. They don't have enough of sales calls. Prospects don't trust them. They don't have skills in-house to build a website. They don't have enough of sales calls. They are growing too slow. But there are multiple problems that someone could solve with the service that we have. So what we systematically need to start doing when we run cold emails, we don't want to focus on the actual subject line of the cold email. We don't want to focus on the personalized line of the cold email. We don't want to focus on the call to action or the PS line or even the follow-up sequence. The only thing we need to focus on when we start running campaigns for our clients is which one of these things it is, and is there something that we are missing. So when we start running cold emails, we want to test these things one by one, and we want to start crossing these out. So for example, we can run an email campaign saying that we will help them get a better looking brand, or maybe we can start talking about helping them get more leads or higher conversion rates. We can help them get more revenue through our service. And now you might be thinking, okay, they didn't want more leads, they didn't want higher conversion rates, so why would more revenue resonate with them? And that's really common in every single industry, because different industries have different awareness levels. They might be aware that they have a problem generating revenue, or they might be aware that they desire to get more revenue, and that's really what they're looking for. We want more revenue. They sit on their meetings, they are always talking about how to get more revenue, but they might not understand that the reason why they don't have enough of revenue and they're not making enough of revenue is because they have a too low conversion rate on their website. And if they don't understand that the conversion rate is affecting the revenue they're getting, the conversion rate won't resonate with them, but more revenue will. Because once again, if you look at, for example, solving problems, if you look at this list, like they might not understand that they have a problem with low conversion rates, but they might understand that, okay, they're really struggling with the fact that people don't understand their products. This might be a big thing for them that they understand. But you will never know if you just keep testing different subject lines or different cold emails, like a headless chicken, like just creating these different cold emails without any actual strategy. If you don't understand the core why someone would buy, we will never be able to sell them. It's just going to be based on luck. And if you're operating based on luck, you're going to be screwed, my guy. When we actually understand what is the core thing, and when we are able to actually test this, like it's really simple to test these things. You just take a lead list of 500 leads, you craft a really simple cold email without any bells and whistles saying, "Hi John, found you from here, wanted to reach out to you since we help construction companies in the US generate a 35 to 45% more revenue in 90 days through conversion optimized funnels," or whatever it might be. You take a lead list of 500 leads and you send that email. And let's say you get 0.2% booking rate. That's fine, but nothing crazy. Then you take another thing, feel proud about their company. Then you take a new batch of 500 leads and you send a new email. "Hi Mark, found you from LinkedIn," or blah, 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 wherever you found them from. "Wanted to reach out to you since we actually help founders like you in the construction industry build a brand that they can be proud of and present to their customers to increase trust in the sales process. Do you mind if I send more information?" And you send that and you see, okay, 0.05% booking rates. This wasn't better. Then let's say you take the third one, explain a complex service better. "Hi Carl, found you from the construction registry, blah, 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 blah. I wanted to reach out to you since we help construction companies like yourself build websites that explain their complex service or complex offering in a simple way. Do you mind if I send more information?" You send 500 leads, boom. 0.35. Okay, we're onto something. We are hitting a nerve. And then we keep iterating it from there. We take the best performer and we keep iterating it. "Hi Carl, we are helping construction companies like yourself build websites that explain their service better to get more clients, even if you don't have the skills in-house to build a website. Do you mind if I send more information?" And maybe that performs better, maybe that performs worse. But this way we are actually always working to figure out what is the actual core reason why someone would buy this. And we listen to the sales calls our clients are taking. We talk to their customers, we talk to their prospects, prospects. We actually hear what kind of words they are saying, how do they describe their pains, what kind of metrics they are looking for, what kind of solutions they want, how do they want these things solved, what are the things why they are not buying from other service providers, what objections is your client getting on cost. The actual performance of the email is not about the specific copywriting that you're using or the specific personalized line or the call to action. It's actually about the core reason. It matters way, way, way more. Then when you feel actually comfortable in your core angle and the reason why you're reaching out to someone, then you can start iterating, changing numbers up on the offer, explaining them in dollars, explaining in percentages, explaining in leads, explaining in time spent, explaining in money saved, and sending it to different type of companies in that industry. Saying like, okay, like construction companies resonate with this really well. What about architecture companies? Or what about construction software companies? And you start playing around with it. But none of that will work if you don't have the core in order. Then when you have these things figured out and you know, okay, this is the desired end result that all of these prospects want, and you know, okay, this is also a problem that they struggle with, then you are able to make cold emails that actually work, and you're actually able to tweak with the personalized line. You're able to tweak with the offer, how you actually position it. Do you talk about percentages? Do you talk about dollars? Do you talk about numbers? 3 clients, 100,000 in sales, 30% increase. What resonates with the most? What is the easiest for them to grasp? Start also testing the call to action. Do I use a hard call to action? Do I use a soft call to action? What is my strategy? And then you're able to go into these more nuanced factors. But you need to understand that when someone receives a cold email or cold message anywhere, they're gonna take 5 seconds to look at it, max, probably even less. And if in those 5 seconds, if they don't immediately see a benefit that they want or a problem that they need solved, and they don't immediately understand it in a way that actually makes sense in their head, they won't care. They will close the email. So don't focus on creating these cool personalized line workflows before you actually understand the core. Because this way you actually blow up these companies, and this way you actually get the sick case studies that you're looking to get. Let's say that you win $10 million from the lottery. That is amazing news. It is something that actually is going to get you to react. You don't care if they call you, if they email you, what is their subject line, what is their call to action, what is this, what is that. You don't care, because the content is what actually gets you to react. They can send you the most cryptic email without any clarity, just saying, "Hi John, you won 10 million from the lottery. Check website to claim reward." You're gonna make sure that you figure out how to actually claim the reward. That's what actually you are interested in, the content of the message. So don't optimize for the actual copywriting in your cold emails like most of you do, and don't just go there and slam different emails like a chicken without a head. Actually systematically test the core. Also, if you're looking to build a lead generation agency and scale it to $10,000 a month in the coming months before the year ends, go check out angelvelocity.io. It's our consulting company. We work with you personally. We help you pick the niche, create the offer, create your landing pages via sales, write your cold emails, get results, scale the business, all of that stuff. If you liked, drop me a like. If you absolutely hated it, drop me a dislike. And if you have seen a few of my videos already, drop me a subscribe. I would highly appreciate that. Amazing. Take care. Bye.